everything that we've done.
Is it gonna count against me that I know nothing about Star Trek?
No, it's a scripted show. You basically got all the knowledge of the
of everyone that wrote.
Everyone who wrote on it.
Just read all the parentheses after the lines, and which explain what the joke is about, and you'll be fine.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to do so much reading. Never had to prep for a show like this.
Easy, Spock. Spock is the long-running science officer.
It's just, it's not that I don't like Star Trek. I liked the movie that I saw.
Which one? The first JJ movie?
Sure, that one.
2009, starring Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto?
Yes, Zachary Quinto. I remember him.
This is the sequel to that.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Great. Well, I haven't seen this one.
It's really bad.
Great. I love that even more. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I still haven't even seen like all of the Star Wars films.
That's okay.
I have other nerd things that I do, and it just happens to not be star related.
So you like Earth Trek and Earth Wars,
which is ironic considering your anger at the lack of lasers in laser missions.
I go for Fire Wars and Fire Trek.
Fire Trek, yes.
That's why I always want lasers. I just want to set it on fire.
I know. I wanted space Dalmatians on my Fire Trek.
Doing good. Good to see you.
If only movies were the way that I wanted them to be and not how everybody else wanted them.
Well,
I was in charge.
If only Star Trek Into Darkness had been good.
I don't even think I'm star adjacent, honestly.
I'm pretty bitchy about Star Trek Into Darkness. Anyway, we got some people. Why don't we get started? Good evening, everybody. My name is Michael Marquis Albright, and thank you for joining Down in Front for our latest installment of B- Fridays, an unscripted riff of a movie that probably isn't very good. With me tonight are your performers for this evening. First, one of my favorite people. She thinks the mysterious creature rarely seen by people gig sounds pretty sweet. Katie Reynolds.
Yeah, I don't like to be looked at. That's why it took me so long to get a video camera.
The never photographed part, I'm sure, was also pretty.
Yes.
Next, one of my favorite people, Hairless and the Hendersons. I was so proud of that when I wrote it this afternoon.
That's pretty good.
Elf Miatkowski.
Official file photo.
And finally, one of my favorite people. He was worried he wouldn't make tonight's show, yet he managed it at the last minute. We introduce you last, so you get the worst joke every time.
Yeah.
Every time. First come, first serve on jokes.
And Yeti
I don't even get one, so you should still feel.
Should we start crowdsourcing a joke for you? I mean, we don't really have to, but
sure.
Three of us should start thinking of a joke, a pun joke for you.
That would be fine. I got star adjacent. Yes.
Not even that.
Holy crap.
Are you in the Wicker Man? That's more important to know.
All right, everyone's caught up. They're all about the same. I agree. All right, so it is time for the sincerity break because there is a lot going on. We hope this show provides a needed morale boost to get us all through it. Links to everything can be found in the About page on our Twitch channel and on our website, downinfrontlive.com. Actually, that's not quite true, but most of it can. First, it's highly unlikely that any of you don't know about this, but a lot of the state of Texas is experiencing severe, unprecedented cold and snow, leading to a crippling infrastructure failure. There's a political angle to that, naturally, but I'm focused on the humanitarian aid for the moment. And people I expect there will be a Ted Cruz joke in the first 5 minutes, though. People unused to cold weather have lost access to utilities, and some are freezing to death. There are probably plenty of places to give, but Cindy and I gave to AOC's Act Blue link, which is on our About page, but I'll actually just share it here. There, that should go out to everybody. There you go. So yeah, we gave some money to that this morning, and that's going towards. Well, there's a breakdown of where your money will go. But please, if you're able and not freezing to death yourself. I mean, if you're watching, I assume you still have power.
You can also donate to Genesis domestic violence shelter in Dallas. Their entire roof kind of collapsed in. They pretty much lost everything because of the weather. So I'll figure out how to send Mike that link.
Oh, yeah. Well,
to add onto your list, of course.
It might. It might. I mean, probably not. But, worth a shot. More locally, the Chicago Union of the Homeless will put money they receive at Venmo at helper, the number 2, the letter U, toward getting hotel rooms for the homeless here for the duration of the polar vortex, which, I mean, I don't know that this week was actually that bad, but I live indoors, so I don't know. So I assume pretty bad. COVID vaccines are happening. The rollout is still slow, and even receiving the vaccine doesn't guarantee you aren't able to spread it to others. And in the meantime, daily cases are actually, I don't, you know what? I didn't check daily cases today. It might actually be going down finally. But if you've gotten your vaccine, it still takes 2 weeks for you to be at like above 90% immunity. So please still continue washing your hands, social distancing, and if you must go out, please wear a mask. Black Lives Matter. Agents of the state have no business killing civilians, and I'm going to keep saying it until it's no longer controversial. Follow your local BLM chapter to see what you can do to help. The Brave Space Alliance is dedicated to creating and providing affirming, culturally competent resources, programming, and services for LGBTQ plus individuals on the south and west sides of Chicago. Find them at bravespacealliance.org. Indigenous Mutual Aid is a national information and support network with an anti-colonial and anti-capitalist framework. They exist. I gotta fix that. I'm gonna fix that right now. They exist to inspire and empower autonomous indigenous relief organizing in response to COVID-19. Closer to home, Shy Nations and Youth Council, which will be up on the website if it hasn't already, is I don't even remember if I put it up, is an intertribal Native Youth Council in Chicago, creating a safe space for Native youth through arts, activism, and education. Find them on facebook.com/Native Youth. The eviction crisis it's been put off. The moratorium is not enough. The Chicago Anti-Eviction Campaign is on Twitter and Facebook with actionable causes if you're able to donate, and resources if you are at risk of eviction. Indivisible is a grassroots movement of thousands of local indivisible groups with a mission to elect progressive leaders, rebuild our democracy. Relevant to Texas's infrastructure failure, it's the result of heavy gerrymandering and voter suppression, so they could absolutely use the help to regain a functioning government, assuming Texas ever had one. I don't actually know.
They didn't. We didn't.
I did. I kind of suspected. Tonight's movie is a 1977 TV movie, which is one of our favorite kinds of movie. And it's also about a Yeti attacking a ski resort. So trigger warning, lots of snow, I guess.
Or cocaine. Just depends on how you look at it.
Maybe it'll make the polar vortex less scary to everyone else. Okay, put myself down where I will be covered by comments, and let's begin.
Yes, Snow Beast.
Snow Beast indeed.
Please refrain from talking when the movie show is playing and the people in the front are cracking wise, because that's our job. We're down in front, guess that's our name, it's who we are, not what we do. In fact, we may stand up and take a bow at you. Yell down in front! Down in front!
Dibs.
Ah! I'm glad I have my electric blanket. I'm already cold.
Summer in Minnesota.
Ah, my favorite, Boss Venson.
I prefer him to Boz Skaggs.
Hey, the name that's the same spelled backwards as forwards.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. My heart's already at like 120 beats per minute.
Oh, Snow Beast? I thought it was a commercial for an Anne Murray record.
I like that it's all one word and not two separate words.
Snow Beast.
Ain't no beast like a snow beast, because snow beasts don't stop.
Snow Beast.
Clint Walker.
Should we be excited about that?
Special guest star as opposed to all the other snow beasts that don't have Cliff Walker in them.
The scene where he walks off
dear.
Cliff Walker is going to be a favorite.
Is this the gritty
This is how
version of
Fargo
Soupy Sales?
starts. Now I remember. Fuck you, Linda. I'm taking the blue.
Get back here, Susie Chapstick.
You never ski that close to somebody. Never.
Which one of us is supposed to be James Bond in Our Majesty's Secret Service?
Your Majesty, not my Majesty.
Their Majesty.
So anyway, I was thinking tonight maybe we could have candy.
Candy. Sure, that's what's cute. That's what you like to.
I think I was trying to say brandy, but
Brandy. Candy, brandy, same thing. My
you
face
say
burns.
candy.
How are they
This-
the
right-
only two people at this resort?
Right now, this is vying for the 10 minutes of cat footage for Blob 2 in terms of pure non sequitur ability.
Because there's something funny. Oh, come on.
You whiny baby, I'll make you go on greens only. Ski joke.
So the Pope and a Jewok. Into a bar.
Oh, snow shark.
I'm already gonna call it. This snow beast is gonna move way slower than they ski, and they're still gonna get caught.
But his jumping ability will far surpass them.
I don't know. He has all that fur. Isn't that jumping more difficult?
Look at
You're
these.
more aerodynamic when you have
Once
no
he-
hair.
Once he gets airborne, though, look out.
Miller Novelty House.
Anyway, let's get back to our Winto Green commercial.
Yeah.
I don't have to outrun the Yeti. I just have to outrun you.
Run, Karen! I think it's a townie!
He's definitely a Karen or a Linda.
So after everything, April. Oh, good.
No.
After everything, April O'Neil gets killed by a Bigfoot.
More like Kathy LOL Crosby, am I right?
Hello, everyone.
This is the world's most patriotic ski lift.
We know. And I'd like to welcome all of you to the Real Lodge and our 50th annual Winter Carnival.
On the left, you can see Crispin Glover trying to juggle some chainsaws.
Even the weather has blessed us with good snow and cool
It's not Davy Jones, is it? Because that's what it sounds like.
I was thinking it was something elfish, yeah.
Let me tell you a little about what we have planned.
Now, let me sing for you.
Peach
Cheer up, sleepy Jean.
we've got cross-country
Let's ski the way the little people do.
racing and
Why are they making the guest with the signs?
Betty
Hey,
White.
Betty White!
slalom and freestyle skiing.
This has been announcements with Catherine Hepburn.
But you hot doggers
Ooh, maybe she's Cliff Walker.
grace and originality, not
Got the
like
fur for it.
Now, where are my goddamn cigarettes?
Real Lodge. It's real great here.
Hey guys, the four-wheel drive has arrived. Let's all gather round.
Hail to the queen!
Nothing.
Hey, I got parts of a skier been behind me.
If this monster isn't somebody dressed up in a suit, I'm going to be very upset.
If this doesn't feature like Hal Holbrook or Murray Hamilton in a cowboy hat, I'll be upset.
Here a second.
Does he have a top secret bag on his head?
He'll
That's a
never
secret.
tell.
Real, can I talk to you a moment in private? Sure.
Can you leave your place of work?
I'm the skiing Eddie Dees, and
Betty Jo, even though your mother's too young to remember, that I was the very first queen of our very first winter carnival.
How long have you been dining out on that story?
That was 50 years ago.
Oh, we can tell.
it happened on a day much like this one.
One time to be going.
Just 50?
Hard, Grandma. We have a little problem.
The manager takes care of big problems.
You know, every time I went skiing, I also asked for a giant updo, just so, you know, I would feel really at home on the slopes.
He thinks because he's my grandson, he can treat me as if I were his grandmother.
Wait a minute, did I say that or just think it? Say, Carl, you know that like Michigan is like the decapitation center of the United States? I wonder why.
I have often snowmobiled down the street before.
How come we're always in the places where nobody is? Okay, bye.
It makes it easier to get killed by the monster.
Singling him
All
out.
this just to say Paramount Pictures presents Snow Beast?
Paramount wouldn't touch this shit.
Hell, Full Moon wouldn't touch it.
You like it? I built it out of Lincoln logs.
Heidi, can you explain to me exactly
You won't
where...
believe me either. Nobody will ever believe.
I was catching a fish this big and
They're trying to convince us that there's some kind of monster out there.
I swear I saw the Loch Ness I mean the Yeti.
It's got Jennifer, and
I got my cryptids confused.
I mean, like I'm crazy.
Nobody
Look,
thinks
I'm
you're
budget
crazy.
Robert Urich. I can help.
The problem is the patrolmen haven't been able to find Jennifer
pretty
yet.
good when your bowl haircut and your sideburns are the same bunch of hair.
Hold yourself and take us back out there again.
I'm not going back.
Well, she was dressed like a yellow tampon. I don't know what else to tell you.
I'm not going back to prison either.
Okay.
Fine, we'll get some other bait. I mean,
But you can describe the spot, can't you?
No.
it was wide and it was wide and snowy and it looked like a big Tylenol.
So cold. I'm scared.
I'm scared of how cold I am.
What am I going to tell Jennifer's parents? They always
I don't know. I genuinely thought you were like
I'm going to call
40 years older than her.
Not necessarily like that.
You should have seen it. It made Jennifer's body look like Jennifer's body too.
She didn't even see it. She just bolted as soon as she heard the sound. She didn't care about Jennifer.
Don't worry, okay? We're gonna find her, I'm telling you.
I'm sure she's calling her manager right now.
You know how to drive one of these, don't you? Off you go.
an old barn off by itself near a stream.
Good girl.
You get a
we found
treat.
Lassie.
Down to the lodge, have my grandmother keep an eye on her.
Ski
I'd hate to
patrol
have our
in color.
guests here.
I don't know which one of you is which, so you.
Wait,
Many of us.
wasn't
orange.
Wasn't it Stallone in the movie Have My Grandmother Take Care of Her? No, you're in fourth gear, no! Ah!
Done a good day's work here. Guess I'll go home.
In a half hour, let's go.
Let's have fun on the slopes before we file a report on this tragedy.
Ski patrol. I was on the Bunny Hill beat. It was 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning.
All right, now when no one's looking,
I'm
gotta
gonna
pee.
eat the yellow snow.
I'm gonna write my name in the snow as I pee.
good thing his name is Leonard. Yes, Joe, I do see the forest. For the trees. Funny, I can't find the Ham's promotional footage anywhere. Avalanche! Anybody see an avalanche?
You guys getting bored? Should we go back?
We skied like a tenth of this mountain, so I guess we're done.
Insert "it's all downhill from here" reference every 10 minutes.
Don't forget, Snow Beast is one word.
Snobbist.
Get your skis shined up, grab a stick of juicy fruit.
There's Snow Beast like Snow Beast like Snow Beast, I know.
Oh, hot dog, hot dog.
Pizza, pizza, pizza!
There's a giant side of bacon.
Oh, he sucked her out of her snowsuit like she was a crawdad.
Oh, it was a yellow tampon, huh?
Big brother?
Killdozer?
Chief?
Chevy. Meanwhile, in the 5th intro to this movie,
Oh, it's the Ecto one before its makeover.
National Lampoon's Ski Vacation.
complete with Andy Zapka from Karate Kid.
You gave my father one at the '68 Winter Olympics, but then
I
when you
am your father.
sold it,
I'm Dolph Lundgren.
Yes, one.
Tell him, let him keep his illusions.
I'm John Tesh, here to tell you I'm moving to Parlor.
Wait,
Thanks.
you signed as Master of the Universe.
Winter Carnival.
I think so.
That's just great. Well, thank you.
Why are you talking
What's
like
that?
The
Thank
life
you
and
being an
times-
Olympic champion.
the life and times of being a Darth Vader stand-in.
He looks like the guy that plays Jaws in the Bond
Richard
films.
Kiel.
Coming?
Yeah, that guy.
It's Kate Mulgrew.
I can say names too. I just don't know one.
Hey, Tony.
You
Oh,
guys.
Oh, sorry,
Hey.
I mistook you for Starsky.
Hey, Tony, get over here, you
I
mook.
think you did.
Perhaps he's got something more important to do right now.
Thought we were friends.
No.
Thought we were best friends.
Good old Tony knows I'm unhappy for a job.
How could he know that? He hasn't heard from you in ages.
Good old monster repellent Tony.
You were right.
You're right. I've been a bad friend. Thanks for reminding me.
I knew it was a dumb idea.
No.
I just said you might be better off looking for work
I think
outside.
the turtleneck is 2 stories too high.
All I wanted to do.
You know what I think, Gar? You don't really want a job. This is just an excuse to back out and still feel right about it.
It turns
I
out
don't
you were
even
just
think anybody
skiing
wants a job.
from yourself.
We just need jobs.
Was it something I wore?
An animal. And it wasn't human either.
Well, it's certainly
This
not.
was no boating accident.
Would you call it a beast, maybe?
Guess that rules out Joseph Merrick.
He was imagining things. They couldn't possibly think that of you. One word from you, it'd be all over town in a minute. Oh, it's a fine time to
Gossip.
just before our winter carnival.
I'm not
I'll
hiding.
stake all of my dodgeball trophies that I'm right.
Out of the area as quick as I could.
Not because you have a vested interest in the future of this resort.
Grandma, I'm going to try to spell it out for you. Very
How dare you care about your legacy, son?
strange and very dangerous out there. And if I thought it would stay up there, fine. We could designate the area avalanche prone and just seal it off.
Well,
You don't understand the dangers of hypothermia.
you'd have done so by now.
You're both yelling, but I don't know who's in charge.
About it.
You have to close the snow beaches.
When it got
Just in
We're
time.
gonna need a bigger snow.
being so facetious.
Stop yelling at me. Everyone's gonna think
For
we're fighting.
heaven's sake, what do you want us to do?
We are fighting.
Report it to Sheriff Faraday immediately.
Report what to Sheriff
I'm
Perry?
trying to not
Can you-
smile while I deliver this line.
Report
I
you
know I'm so handsome.
Tony, we need this
This
carnival.
echoes all the controversies of when they had to introduce inner tubing.
The whole town needs it.
I know all that.
Well, then Let's just hold our fire until the carnival is over.
Is she wearing a leather vest?
I agree with you.
If so,
she's a
that
biker.
is very cool.
Tell the maintenance crew to put up a slew of signs.
He's like the 70s Henry Cavill.
What do you
A
tell?
slew of signs? You mean a slope of signs?
Yes, let's put nice, big, hard, solid wooden plywood signs every 10 feet on the slopes. Nothing can go wrong.
I will not apologize for all the snow jokes that I'm making for this movie in particular, even though it makes Derek grumpy.
Forgetting about Heidi.
I'm not worried about Heidi.
My goal is to make Derek laugh with a pun one day.
After all, you are my grandson.
At least as far as I know.
You can't talk to me like that. I have good hair.
Who was that grandson?
Charlie, see if you can locate Sheriff Parody for me.
Oh, all right.
He got killed by Yeti, sir.
Sorry, I was mad at you earlier, but now I'm not.
You two look great.
I'm gonna kiss your wife.
Yeah, still wears gold medals to bed.
I figured out where I know him
Listen,
from.
I'm
He was
still running.
Warriors
Let's
of
get
the
together,
Lost
have a
Kingdom.
drink later on and confess
He's
everything.
the warrior from
I
Warriors of
forgot
the
how
Lost
beautiful
Kingdom.
you are.
The
Blonde or black hair?
blonde, him.
You always were the winner.
I need a job, Tony.
It's not my fault that you sucked and you got bronze instead of gold.
Where are you now?
I know they look similar, but they're very different.
Come on, Tony. Doesn't the bathrooms need to be cleaned on this ski resort?
Well, I'll offer you minimum wage. What? Never.
Minimum wage back then was like $2.
Don't you have room?
Don't go skiing. I just found evidence of a death. Anyway.
I mean, technically, I just found evidence of clothes.
You want
Why'd you park so far away?
I'll take any opening for a snow gigolo.
Grandmother had the doctor give her something, put her out for a while.
A
Pretty bad
jiggle
shock.
snow?
Look,
Yes.
I'm supposed to have the rest of the day off. But I got a pretty good idea where the girl is.
I wasn't even supposed to snow here today.
Take a couple of patrollers up there, look around, see what I can find.
No, and that's an order.
May I ask why?
Because I want the area posted. You get a hold of Ben Cochran and maintenance. You tell them to get ready to put a lot of signs up there.
Get all this snow off now.
I want a sign on every seat of those ski lifts. Almost couldn't remember the word for it.
You know, if you were in the movie Avalanche, you would actually seem very responsible.
If you were here in Avalanche, you'd be drawn by now.
My pose here.
This has got my
And
fluffer
we're
head
going.
all verklempt. Oh, there's his fanny pack. It's on his back.
On his fanny.
Called a backy pack.
Are we gonna see the 5 St. Bernards chasing after his belt?
Where are the St. Bernard dogs with the little medicine things around their neck?
The barrel of brandy.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Where's Balto? We have sick children that need medicine.
Oh well, I guess I'll visit my Buddha later.
Woo-hoo.
No, you have to turn the fanny pack around and then do beep, 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 beep as you approach people.
You know, in
I
the
only
city,
feel
our
alive when I'm skiing alone by myself. And
You know,
when
in-
I'm killing people, but also when I'm skiing alone by myself.
in the summer, his job is to skateboard to various emergencies.
That was real considerate of all the victims to be downhill of where they are. That was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
That was really nice.
Oh, well, I'll take a crap here.
I gotta blow my nose. What do I do? Do I just like snort it up, or do I blow it out and hope it like lands in the snow?
Help! Help! I'm starring in the Agony of Defeat video!
I sense a Sonny Bono coming on.
Maybe one or more Kennedys.
Actually, that works both ways because it's the 70s, and also he died hitting a tree when he was skiing.
Yep.
So
I thought that's what you were referencing.
yeah, I was going morbid, but I realized that he was also just a guy in the 70s.
It turns out the real monster was the ennui of a lonely, solitary existence.
Ricola!
Oh man, I hope I can get to Maria where she's singing about the hills are alive.
By the way,
maybe I'll meet
I
the
think-
Von Trapp family.
By the way, I think they're burying the lead that this ski resort has 5 visitors.
Maybe that's
Boy,
why they're so desperate.
We sure are filling a time slot.
We really are. This is like a half hour of story.
I wonder how long they had him ski for, because I'm not seeing a repeat of scenery.
This is gonna end. This is gonna end with there at the end of the Yeti was a hook. The end.
I really gotta blow my nose, guys.
How many more down do I need before the humidity lets me finally exhale what's in my nostrils?
Oh,
on the other hand, that was cleared up.
Cut. No, let me do that again.
And he's down. Good thing he's wearing orange, so we'll find him.
He almost got as much
4 years from now.
He almost got as much white powder in his nose as your average Scarface episode.
Cold.
I need some big furry creature to go wrap its nice arms around me to get me warm. On the other hand, he invented irrigation, so that's good.
I'm just guessing, but I think something's coming.
And ironically, it's because of the monster's pharmaceutical addiction to those pills in his fanny pack.
Hey, he's just trying to help.
Let me protect you. Claudine Longette's coming to finish the job.
Well, he rescued his head at least.
Let's give him a little pat.
You know, I like this kind of horror movie where the victims just keep going to the monster.
I love this kind of movie because it's like a Bob Ross painting, except you're seeing the painting in real time.
Just had a happy little Yeti.
Nice, fluffy skiing on trails.
John, where you going?
John 316.
Hey.
Into this abandoned farmhouse, duh. So far of Snow Beast, we have seen this much.
Oh god, the horror. Oh god, the horror. No wait, there's a ski lift that can take me up. Oh, never mind. Oh no.
Also, I love how instead of blood, they just showed us a red screen. So we knew that there was blood.
It's this TV movie's honor of a tribute to Cries and Whispers, the Ingmar Bergman classic.
Speak up.
I tried to pee and hoped that my pee would freeze, but it didn't freeze.
Or shall I say, Ingmar Bergman?
He's got little antlers.
I just forgot.
He's the perfect Yeti opponent, Derek.
Jackalope in disguise.
Oh no! Could it be the fearsome chupacabra?
Get them all in. Get all the fantastic.
Oh hey, 5 little
Not
kids. Hey,
real
they're no
beasts in
Hey,
here.
what can they be up to?
Fictional. That's a word. Fictional is for not real. I got there.
Meatloaf is in shock.
That can't be her. She still had some of her snowsuit on.
Happy Yeti Appreciation Day!
And they decide to hire some John Philip Sousa music to scare the Yeti off.
Okay, hold on, right there.
They just don't dress them like they used to.
Hold on while I drive the remaining 5 feet to you.
Right. Let me just park. Let me just find a parking space.
Calling Unit 1.
Calling Sheriff Andy Lotka from Taxi.
We're the only 2 units in this ski resort.
Unit 2.
You've got my mullet all a fluffer.
Some ski patroller wants to talk to you.
Yeah, what about?
The man said murder.
What?
The man said murder. Hey, that's my second favorite noir.
I'm on my way. Tony!
With TV movies, I like to try and guess where the commercial cuts are.
I think we've been watching that for the last 30 minutes.
It's a bummer. He's got to miss the rest of the Zuckerman's famous pig parade.
All this was a big commercial for the Snoopy snow cone machine.
And the primary colors.
All right, late.
The man said murder. I like how casual that dispatcher is.
A living legend is just what this place needs.
What do you think, IKEA glassware set?
Would you like some more tea, Mrs. Seaberg?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Real.
Tea.
Boy, we're in a real hurry to deal with this murder.
Pressure comes with
inheriting all this.
Yeah, the fella said something about arson. You might want to head over.
You really built this into something.
Are we going to tell my husband that we had an affair around the Olympics, or?
It's all in our favor.
This is the romance between Sandy Duncan and Bill Bixby we all wished we deserved.
Well, I only get 2 weeks off a year, and I had my heart set on a warm climate.
And I have this real tall Swede who's ready to take the job when I take my 2 weeks.
Sure, let's focus on your problems.
After all this time, everything we had.
Well, we were going to go to Cancun, but I heard there was some bad optics there.
I've been having a lot of fantasies about you for the last year.
Fantasies about me?
Who called it? I did. I called it.
A friend of mine, a doctor, said that when a woman starts having fantasies about the man she didn't marry, she's not getting enough realities from the man she did.
It's not his problem.
Friend is talking about realities, and you're not.
Reality is the problem.
Reality is the problem.
I mean, it wouldn't be
yes, that was the solution for M for murder.
And now it's exciting, it's challenging.
Clear solution is
where I am all
to
day.
just always go to the guy that you didn't marry and talk to him.
Right now, I'm wondering if there is an episode of The Love Boat which features nonstop Yeti attacks, and they got the script switched.
That's incredible.
Even for a computer.
And I just found a murdered person.
His fault entirely.
I'm also having fantasies about the brawny paper towel guy.
Magazine covers.
I'm also having fantasies about this furry monster that stalks the slopes, and I guess that's something different.
Doesn't have it.
Yeah, she's thinking Ed Asner, all right.
Oh, that's the problem, Doctor.
Oh, give us the smaller guy.
Well, I could fall out of love with him. It'd be so much easier.
By that I mean Bert Convy.
I'm gonna recommend
but it can't survive.
A very wild piece of advice. You could talk to your husband.
For him.
Nah.
I need a nap.
You know what you need?
I do too.
I've made a horrible mistake.
I do, I always have.
A nap is the solution to every problem we've seen so far today.
Solution to everything.
If that Yeti took a nap, boy, he'd be a lot less grumpy.
Yeah, a dirt nap.
If that little boy had a nap instead of going into the barn, he'd be fine. I can't believe she's still in love with the guy she married and also somehow me.
Wait a minute. Is he wearing like a vertical blind outfit? Like
I'm
if you
hoping
cross
there's
your eyes,
two
it makes a
pieces
unicorn?
to this. I'm hoping.
I think he works on the Goodyear blimp.
I think he is the Goodyear blimp.
I think he's trying to be the biggest wasp on the slopes.
Steady job. Yours truly.
I got this outfit at Napa Auto Parts.
Are you still a good marksman?
You mean on the rifle range?
Are you still a good man, Mark?
Oh, yeah. No, you know what? You're right. He isn't. He's just like
whatever
a classic
I tell
X-Men.
you have to
right.
promise me not to repeat it to anybody.
What person sits right next to the other person? You always sit across from them.
Not even Ellen?
Especially Ellen.
They're trying to do the world's smallest Last Supper reenactment.
Not even those guys behind us, right there, eating dinner, eating a 4:30 dinner.
Well, they didn't.
Okay.
On a TV movie, they don't have enough film to do the back and forth.
Under no circumstances will the lodge allow you to use glassware for your film set. You leave them exactly where they are.
Oh, I'm sad and old. That was me. I wasn't.
Sure.
You were quoting Betty White, quoting Lauren Bacall, quoting Hayworth.
I was quoting myself. I say that at least once a day.
I saw a dead body and I've lost the ability to walk.
This sequel to An Officer and a Gentleman is weird.
You would think the dulcimer tones of Zamfir over here would allow for lots of naps.
Guessing it is now late afternoon. But it's been late afternoon.
He
all movie.
is so close to the uncanny valley of being Sheriff Bruce Campbell Sr. I'm just like, ah, it's cold. It's cold.
Sounds like it's troubling you, Tony. Why don't you tell me what it is?
You remember a news story?
You had to talk in the pool.
Yeah.
You just had to talk in the pool.
Hikers claim that one of their party, a young girl, was carried off by a 12-foot hairy monster.
Yeah, Bigfoot.
That was me.
I really don't know.
I'm glad you said it because I was going to say something worse.
All over the country.
By all means, go ahead. The door is wide open.
Story broke. Helen did a special on the Bigfoot controversy. So she traveled.
The Bigfoot controversy, what? The
dozens of people
that it doesn't exist? Period.
around here. Is that what you're...
No, Bigfoot's canceled for some things.
It turns out the monster was racist.
Well,
Bigfoot sent some texts about wanting to be a cannibal, and oh boy.
It wasn't human either.
Bigfoot sent his daughters down to Cancun to avoid the snow.
Too realistic to allow yourself to believe it was something else. Is that it?
Well, look, I'm grown-up Eddie Munster, so I'm convinced that
And that's why you
Bigfoot's
hired
real.
me to go out and blow its brains out, right?
Kiss, kiss.
Wait,
Talk
Bigfoot's
about friendship.
suicidal?
Give it something else.
I didn't give you a job as a hired killer, Gar.
No, he's nude.
You were only thinking.
What is that robe?
I don't know.
Meanwhile, in Hugh Hefner's Checkers,
Evil
Nope, he has
Knievel
a
wasn't wearing
towel.
anything that luxurious.
He has a towel and then he has a robe.
Cold,
right? No, that's disappointing. I was hoping it was like a big shearling wool.
I thought that was
collar.
what it was too. But you can easily make that.
I understand skinning the white Bigfoot, but where'd the red Bigfoot come from?
That story.
They dyed it in that blood.
Ah, there we go.
Talking about one of our guests.
Keep your voice down. I thought you said that we had to be quiet about it. Why are you yelling again?
You know what? I don't
Sorry,
think
this
it's
is why I'm having an affair voice.
I don't think it's a towel. I think it's a giant soft pretzel.
Ooh.
Hope you don't mind if I play pinball while you two argue.
Damn it, now I want a soft pretzel. You can't mention soft pretzels in front of me. I always want one.
If we're lucky, something will be turned up in knots in about 5 minutes.
Well, that's enough fun for today.
Time for more ski footage.
Sheriff Faraday needs to see Tony right away. You have any idea where he...
Hey, my name is Sheriff Earl.
Tony, he's off repairing a Fiat.
Something wrong?
Nothing
Good.
wrong.
Dead person.
I gotta get right back out there. As soon as he shows up, you tell him the sheriff wants him to come right out to the old
Does
Fairchild.
he have like a little paper Steak and Shake hat on top of his hat?
He's wearing Georgie's boat from It.
Oh,
I have never seen so many hats with empty top reservoirs.
Who was that?
Maybe I fell in love with that man too. Wait, come back.
Suddenly I'm fantasizing about Dennis Wolfberg.
I'm alone, like always.
Deputy Dennis Franz, take me away. Okay, now do the left behind this corpse and right behind this post. At this
I
point in the
actually
movie,
forgot how to ski.
at this point, the movie could cut in some baseball footage to liven things up.
Sheriff, I went out to the Rill Lodge. They don't know where Tony is. I talked to Mrs. Rill. Told her as soon as he shows up, send him out here right away. You make anything of this?
Yeah, it's a tree, Joe.
Okay, what about this?
She's wearing bell-bottom snow pants.
Awesome. If she was only dressed in plaid, the Yeti would never see.
Oh, she's the Yeti! She's stalking them!
She's getting revenge for all the love that she's not getting in return.
What a twist.
That's a cute hat she's wearing, though.
It's a nice knitted hat. I don't like the pink. But...
Wait a minute. I recognize that horny sweet's footprints anywhere.
Oh, Mighty Joe Young has a very, he takes very tiny steps.
Mighty Snow Young.
Ah. Follow the creepy tracks or go to the creepy barn.
Oh, it's like a text adventure. And it moves about as fast as a text adventure.
Right, you keep expecting. Right, there's uses incidental music the same way that they might as well, when the Yeti kills them, you might hear dun 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 dun, like on The Price is Right.
I knew it would be hard to be a sheriff in a two-horse town, but
Fortunately, mutton chop sideburns are well-known Yeti repellent.
Commercial
break. Be back after no messages. Do you like riding uphill and skiing downhill? We all do. Yes, that happened.
I don't know. I feel like if everyone just stayed away from the tree line, they'd be fine.
Yeah, last time I checked, there were no Yeti in Kansas City.
A couple of GPCs coming toward you.
I don't think I'm driving this right.
I think I'm being followed.
Hey, Tony! I thought I saw something up there.
It's called
there?
It's a tree.
I think Moses needs to find out.
I love doing all my monster hunting at dusk.
Most Fenton is dressed like Red Brown's Captain America.
This is how you ski, right?
Am I doing it? Am I doing it?
My snowshoes don't work.
Elvis hits the slopes.
So here's where we went on the half pipe. And here's where he ate that snow lift chair.
I guess he's just really looking for love, just like me.
Wait, is my husband safe?
Ooh. Those are big goggles.
Warning.
Forgot I had these.
Warning, Sasquatches in your goggles may be larger than they appear. And scarier.
I will always beat you.
I took the snowmobile track that was most traveled, and that has made all the difference.
Here we are. We want to look at a dead body, too.
I got here first. Did you notice that? Me.
What's up?
So, Kegger?
That missing girl.
Where?
Cochran's boy found her inside, dead.
Well, how does he know? Did he make sure she was dead?
He was a guest at the lodge.
Now, to be fair,
He
the
identified.
girl was on the Yeti's property.
Here somewhere. Maybe I'll recognize her when I see her face.
Face, yeah, about that.
She doesn't have one.
A woman without a face.
Well, to be fair, you didn't look over the whole mountain.
I don't know. I slept with her last week. Let me see all of her.
Oh, here was my problem. I had the bungee cord attached.
She is super dumb. I hate her.
She's one step away from yelling at the Yeti that she'll tell on him.
Finally found a good spot to sit and read.
The lengths one has to go to get alone.
Right. Finally, I could read Eat, Pray, Love in peace, and then the Yeti does the first part.
Pretty obvious she wasn't murdered.
She'll do the second and
How
third.
do you know?
Whatever did that wasn't.
When's the last time you saw a murder?
What do you think, Tony?
Pretty obvious she wasn't murdered, since I'm the only murderer in town, and I definitely didn't murder her.
Well, Tony, I think that Sweet should get your job. Oh, wait, about the murdered person.
How would you know the color of her clothes?
It matches the jacket I found.
Especially since you have red, purple color blindness.
We were up there yesterday. Her friend thought she might have.
Hey, he has antlers. Aw. Great direction.
Anything about a jacket.
We spread out in different directions, Cole.
But you came together again.
That's right.
So why didn't you?
Because opposites attract.
I thought you just said. It's clear it wasn't a murder, and now you're questioning him. What do you believe?
I believe that Scandinavians think that the amount of fog on their breath is how you can tell they're lying. Or one of them is the thing.
That's right. I wanted to see you about it first. I didn't want to put the
But now that I have, I'm not really sure that it was worth it.
Heidi told the patrol about
I
him.
didn't know you could talk to the cops just like looking away from them. I'm gonna do that from now on. Can't believe it.
All right, tell me.
Hey, I'm in the scene too, guys.
Just lurking.
Meanwhile, snow crabs.
Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey.
Oh,
I think that's blood.
I'm still walking in a way fast that I can escape this monster. Let me cripple my knee.
I guess I can ski down that.
Hello?
Are
you okay?
I believe that I'd call that a black diamond, except I'd be canceled.
I guess I'll try it, see if I survive.
I guess I should pull the knife out of my boot.
If only I had some pointy implement for which I can defend myself. Instead of, 4 of them.
Well, I can certainly understand your grandmother not wanting any of this to get out.
She really likes Titanic. I get it.
Winter tax.
Everyone, take a knee.
I guess I appreciate the old lady defrauding everyone and committing criminal neglect.
Gar thinks it's one of those legendary.
Neil Diamond in Cracklin' Snosy.
The legends I've heard about Bigfoot put him pretty firmly in the Pacific
They
North.
jumped from murder to not murder.
Know how much they
to
say he
Bigfoot
benches?
That was me there.
real quick.
Each other. Roaming around all over the country.
Ellen?
As Bigfoot do, yeah.
My wife. She's a TV
She also roams around the country.
special on the Bigfoot
When
content.
I let her.
Did they settle anything?
Nah, not what you, a sheriff, would consider hard evidence. But she did run a couple
My
of...
wife was known as a master of the Alpine. She conquered the world's tallest mountain climbers.
Yes, Black Diamond is a very dangerous trail to ski.
Hand and footprints.
Because of all the Yeti.
So-called hoods. Now,
Because of all the diamonds you would find.
you want to know more about it?
Got to keep
Yes.
dodging Herkimer some Homoka.
My desire to know more intensifies.
Meanwhile, honestly, she's playing a survival horror video game at this point. Okay, now I gotta cut this wood here.
Well, she got her skis back on. That's good.
Stella got her skis back. Yes.
If you had any regrets, what would they be?
And by the way, I said how Stella got her skis back for one particular reason. You'll know in 1 minute.
Whatever did that to that girl, the less people that get in its way, the more of us going to stay alive.
Do you ever talk to somebody when you're looking at them?
Say that the girl was mauled to death by a crazed grizzly out of hibernation.
This guy was like, there
Sorry.
is no such thing as small parts. I'm going to act my ass off.
Now
Yeah, but I wish you would enunciate
Thank
a
you.
little.
Or
Say,
open his mouth.
I gotta ask you, do you have your yellow and blue suit under your red and blue suit?
Sneak out here.
I'm the sheriff, and
I'm killing.
I am saying very important stuff.
We just lost Mr. Seberg.
You didn't, Sheriff.
I'm skiing Greg Norman, and I approve this message.
Whatever did that to that girl in there, be destroyed.
Did this over here with that.
I really like pointing, can you tell? Finger guns!
Beep, 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 beep.
What do you think, Dianetics poster? Meanwhile, 2 weeks later,
Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
The same day?
has she fully made it to the other state line by now?
Hour 8 of my skiing expedition.
Damn right, Mike. I am most evil for this podcast.
Oh, Lord. That's how Dilatov Pass happened.
So is everybody just going to wipe out in this movie? Yes, I'm actually kind of on board now.
I'm on board if we start seeing some actual blood.
Well, there was like that little bit on the cliffside.
This much. Not enough, Mike.
Okay.
My bloodthirst is real.
Oh, I hope she doesn't go skiing again. Damn, I couldn't navigate out of this forest.
The Yeti used to be a judge in the Olympics.
Well, I mean, good credit there for wearing Ned Flanders' suit from that ski episode of The Simpsons.
Oh, smash
Meanwhile-
cut 2.
Meanwhile, in the flop too.
Wait, now there's nothing in the rule book that says a Yeti can't play high school basketball.
I
You've
invited
heard of
Yeti to the
Airbud.
dance, but he turned me down.
Band? They have a live band playing?
Oh, the high school band warming up. That takes me back.
Like, bad flashbacks.
God, it's like they're setting up a political rally it's like the Manos of Hands of Fate guys are setting up a political rally.
I remember that.
Oh, I remember that game too. I loved that game.
Are we ready for our Burger King promotion yet?
Everyone play whatever you want at the same time.
Well, we're probably safe from the Yeti in here, so that's going to be exciting.
Play more ska!
All right, and up next we've got Beyonce's Formation.
Why couldn't Aspen be more of a parliamentary democracy instead of this obvious monarchy?
It's a young Phyllis Lappin. Sorry, Phyllis Vance.
Why do they only know one stanza of Hail Britannia?
That's how long it took for them to kick the British out. Ow!
Hail Britannia!
They already know that she's the queen. Why are they having this?
Marcia! Oh,
Father?
I'm into this. I like this.
Now it's getting good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
More slaughter.
I'm really hoping that it turns out the Yeti was bullied relentlessly, and this is like the culmination of his high school torment.
Yes. They really did take the claymation version and were like, let's make it real.
He's
bounce, bitch.
Apparently
Meanwhile, Mr. Drysdale's secretary keeps the band playing on.
Are you all right?
Let me stop you from running away.
You got my breakfast club in your snow piece.
The band is supposed to play on. Didn't you see the Titanic?
And now
Wow.
I can't run when I've hurt my arm.
Oh, symbolism.
Oh, fortunately, he was wearing platform shoes, so that didn't hurt.
Yeah.
Oh no, he hotwired the car.
I don't even know what she's screaming.
Mama?
On the bright side, no one will notice the blood on your outfit.
We'll be right back.
He killed the Snow Queen because her Turkish delight wasn't good enough.
This one up? I don't know.
I don't
Nobody?
know. What do I
Narnia?
come across as a literate deputy?
I'm just not doing my job, man.
So
Hey,
is
we have
she
the-
still out on the slopes or what?
Hey, we got the
I
frozen
guess.
corpse. We got a frozen corpse of Tom Hanks in a wizard outfit.
I'm sorry.
What? She just fell down and sprained her wrist. Why did she have a blanket?
Because she landed on her keys.
It was Jeff Galooly.
Travis and I went as Jeff Galooly and Tanya Harding for Halloween one year.
Ooh.
Nice. Which one of you held the
costume.
pipe?
He did, of course.
But it was 2015, so everybody was like, "What? Why?"
Yeah,
Who are you?
exactly.
Who are you supposed to be?
We always were ahead of our time.
If you'd only waited a little longer, Tanya would have come out, and everyone would have gone, "Oh, I get it."
No, I get it. Sorry, we're uncultured and stupid. You should know, Major
What?
figure skating events. I can't help you.
What? No footage of the ambulance going up the hill so her and her gurney can ski down for 20 minutes?
Oh yeah, I forgot I was married.
Great Barrel's chalet collection provides a comfortable and warm place to cool down after a long day of being chased by a snow beast.
So this is just a hotel room borrowed from the Supernatural set.
I guess.
Oh yeah. I came here with
If
someone.
I just turned this little lock on the top of the window pane, that Yeti wouldn't have gone into high school.
I don't think now is the time to relive your glory days.
You know, I'll never forget that vampire judge gave me an 8.5.
Longines?
Meanwhile, in the music from Snowsperia.
Hacha!
Yeah. I think of it as curb stomping that ski.
All right, Snow Beast, time to dance.
I don't know. Is this present day?
T-posing to assert dominance.
All right. Archduke Francis Ferdinand's got to be around here somewhere.
I know there's a snow beast out there, but I want to see if I still got it.
I know. Let me just dress in a blue outfit and dick around for 30 minutes. He's sure to show up.
Sir Hans' escape route is not quite the exciting tour I thought it would be.
I know. I'll build a fake high school right here.
He's like Ray from Archer.
This really makes my thighs hurt.
I believe that was that lady's malady as well.
Woo!
No, her thighs burned, remember? Night skiing.
All right, I have to say it. It's a were Yeti.
Hey, Mr. Director, do you need more skiing? I can keep skiing.
All right, here we go.
Skiing, I'll go.
What? More Wild World of Sports footage down here? Okay.
Keep going. We've got lots of mountain left.
All right, come on. All right, now come on. Wipe out and get killed by the monster. That's the pattern.
Unless he is the monster.
We haven't seen under that yellow and under that red and blue outfit. Under that yellow and blue outfit.
I imagine that he is just putting on each outfit.
She got her nap. She got her nap, ladies and gentlemen. All right, well done, well done.
But is her face still there?
Is she in that cabin that's made out of flooring from Home Depot?
Jean-Luc, is that you?
Come here, puppy.
Hey, did you successfully graduate from high school?
Oh, hey, Star Trek sexy lighting.
Did you demonstrate that a Sasquatch can dunk a basketball?
You couldn't find your way back?
You know you scared the hell out of me.
Me too. I thought you were finished.
I hate them.
Yeti can't work fast enough for you, can he, Katie?
Yeah.
No. I have a list of people I want gone.
We both kind of let that happen.
I should have been there when.
He's kind of like an albino James Arness from Gunsmoke.
They're rekindling the romance.
Oh.
You hadn't gotten lost.
I take Embridge at that.
Get back on my skis again.
Too bad.
How was it?
It sucked.
Well, if you'd like me to get Yanni over here, we could have a nice smooth jazz trio.
Time for the snow beast with snowbacks.
And I saw myself instead of flying down.
But my arms were so tired from the T-pose I did earlier.
Skiing.
You know, it's kind of weird that your mouth is still numb from that dentist appointment.
Yeah, right.
The
These guys have to clench off a Dentine commercial.
I think it's because I saw too many champions become has-beens.
Champions.
And now I'm one of them.
I used to be the Kirk Douglas champion, but no longer.
Are you trying not to cry? You're not very convincing.
So I figured
I'd have a pillow grafted onto my face.
I'd stay on top.
I'm reading cue cards.
Things don't happen that way.
Are you trying to cry? Is that what you're doing?
He's trying to cry. He's not being successful. He's either trying to cry or trying not to cry.
He's trying to cry. Think about curling. Think about curling.
I don't even think they acted opposite each other. I think they put him in a room and had him do his lines, and then they had her in a room and they had her do her lines.
They had him in one side, and on the other side they had his credit on IMDb.
See, why didn't they do this when they had the conversation at the beginning of the movie?
They both smile like this.
Why am I thinking of a shot? Why am I thinking of a cut to a shot of an ambulance rocking?
Let's
Nothing
give the
more
Yeti
romantic.
something to talk about.
Nothing more romantic than sub-freezing temperatures and the smell of hay.
No.
And
Let's wait till the
place where
rest
the
of the
woman
lodge.
died.
Let's wait till the rest of the lodge burns down. Quote my favorite line from Mike from MST. Suddenly in the world, a helicopter exists.
New MASH theme song.
Right.
Do 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 do.
The Yeti's in a helicopter. Everybody run!
Yeti in a helicopter. Great band name.
This damn cold Vietnam War.
So the Yeti's.
Meanwhile, in a metaphor for hemorrhoids.
So the Yeti represents the domino theory in this?
Yes.
I think the Yeti represents communism.
We were going to have sex, but these onesies are too hard to take off.
I mean, I was having trouble with my skis earlier.
Why couldn't they have the ones with the flaps on the front?
Honestly, he looks like he could eat her. Like, actually eat her. This is how you use utensils.
I get being a big guy like him and wanting to be the little spoon sometimes.
Well, Jim.
Come on.
I wish she had been like, wake up.
I gotta step outside and let loose the little Norwegian.
You sure you want to go home?
No, that's a load bearing post. See?
I can't believe we made out while that thing was up there.
Oh, I can't go in there. Just keep out.
I hope that the Yeti wrote the thing outside. That would make me so happy.
I'm trying to tell you to snap into a Slim Jim.
You're trespassing.
This is no time for a cable toss, buddy.
Yeah, go out to where it is.
Baby! It's a baby!
Here's Sweetie. No, sorry. Here's Yeti.
So are they hiding in Soupy Sales' house?
Why did we barricade ourselves inside the lodge before anything dangerous happened?
Good thing backup is here.
I'm gonna check the barn, Cole.
Yeah, you check the old barn, huh?
Ooh, I hope he accidentally shoots them.
I'll check the barn, which has a bunch of Yeti and fire around it.
Up there on the hill.
No, it's gone.
Yeah, look real hard.
I think I see a crop circle, Carl.
Turn around to get over there.
Carl, can you say that again? Your mouth was closed the entire time.
It was aliens! Aliens!
The antlers fell on me.
Doesn't matter. Keep going.
Well, I'll be darned.
Oh, please. Oh.
That's my wife you're hugging there.
Sheriff and his deputies up there.
I just decided that I wanted her again.
We were waiting for you for 2 days. Now let's go back inside.
I mean, good for her for finally re-entering the plot.
I guess.
Not
I also think her job is super weird. And convenient.
Meanwhile, in special effects caused by you rubbing your eyes really hard. Now, after the Schlitz commercial,
So they mark the commercial breaks by dipping the film in Kool-Aid?
It's dip!
It's garbage day!
Oh, how I wish for an evil Santa Claus.
Maybe that's what all the red is supposed to be.
They are last pray this will be a time of spring.
Wait,
Morning.
you have your own feud. Wait, don't you like have a cemetery for this stuff, or is this an all-purpose mountain?
I know he worked there, but that doesn't mean he wanted to be buried there.
Although it was nice for him to get all the Beastie Boys from Sabotage as the pallbearers.
Hey, Jake the Snake.
Yeah.
Come spring, that coffin's gonna pop right back up again.
And that's how you'll
what
know
a treat
that
it will be for all of us.
That's right. That's how you'll know there'll be 6 more weeks of winter.
What are we aiming at?
Suddenly 3 Yetis drop dead.
I don't think Ski Patrol gets a 6-gun salute.
Remember, guys, they save the last bullet for yourself. I can't help but feel partly responsible for this.
I can't cry either. There must be something in the air.
Nobody's died in a while. Who are they mourning?
The Ski Patrol guy that they found.
You better get some sleep, man. No,
Why?
I'll go with you.
I know.
After the night you've been through?
She's mourning the approaching onset of snowboarders.
Wake me up.
Before you go.
Sheriff himself shot it right between the eyes. We're bringing it in.
But who shot JR?
Those 6 guys at the funeral.
Oh, sorry. We shot JFK. Who were you talking about?
Just a small child in a gray coat.
Hey, we heard there's a dead guy. Where's the face hole?
Zac Efron.
Oh, man.
God.
Those
How
are some
many
70s faces.
Thank God they showed the Muppet Show above the equator. That's all I'm saying.
Unmask the Beast.
Wait, Caroline.
It's just a bear.
I came to get Scruffy, my dead bear, my pet bear. Oh my God!
Look on the bright side. Now they have 2 bear rugs for their ski lodge.
Meanwhile, in my mom's Christmas village.
Hey, are we first to the Sundance Film Festival?
You really think he'll be here?
All right, are you ready for your guest spot on NPR?
Well, they are setting up a new community college, so that's where the Yeti will go next.
You mind if I ask you a yes or no question?
No.
Can a Yeti make a rock so big a Yeti can't lift it?
I'm saying, you know. Because if your answer is yes, there's no sense in us talking.
Yes.
Did either of you open your mouth?
All I know for sure, Mr. Seaberg, is that
He looks like Tommy Lee Jones and Christian Glover had a baby.
That brush at me, and it wasn't you.
He's trying that coat to be he's trying to make that coat into a turtleneck so bad.
Well, I don't know, but it seems to me that the best way to find out is to
When did he
cut it
turn
up
Southern?
inside.
Look,
He wasn't Southern this entire time.
He was Southern in the pool.
Warn them.
Yeah, Terry Southern.
He's only Southern at certain times of the day.
Only when it's warm.
When you get a certain temperature.
That I'm going to warn the people against. Man, beast, legend. It was very.
I don't know. If you warn the people, won't they not want to go skiing? Oh, warn them.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, for one.
Are they just giants, or is she the tiniest woman in the world?
They said that they don't have
Both.
nothing they've seen or heard that would
I
stand.
know I have no room to talk, but my God.
They're gonna play the ski poles in this particular drama 20 minutes from now.
An unseasonal
I hope
bird.
they both take her hands
But a
and
legend.
go, wee!
Hey, can we go back to the excitement of one person skiing for 20 minutes?
Years.
I just have one question for you, Sheriff. Where are we going?
Show just recently who swears he threw a rock at one and it ran away.
This is actually the first Hallmark Christmas movie. They've really changed a lot since then.
I agree.
Yeah, usually when you fade to red, then they're married by the end.
Person who doesn't believe it was a bear.
When you fade to red, that means they're having sex.
That's just the point.
No, they don't do that.
Not in Hallmark movies.
It's the hallmark of the beast.
They just have a chaste kiss.
Yeah, and then she's pregnant.
I think it was.
Classic.
A mutant of some kind. Something left over from the last
No,
ice
we're not
age.
allowed to
I
say
don't
mutant
know.
anymore.
Whatever it is, it's still out there. And it's
We're supposed to be, say, differently geneticized.
Aren't you supposed to be the expert?
what we should do in the first place.
Well, I think that if we keep trying, Chris Kindlemark will really catch on.
And you can count on me, Sharon.
Not Southern.
Well, sure, you are like 7 feet high, so yes, you can get all the way up to 13.
That's right.
Just the three of us.
Just the three of us. We
Get
can
on
make
board
it
on
again.
time.
Just the Derek is so over.
Just the three of us. YETI.
I love hearing songs in a round separated by a half second each.
Think of it as the world's worst echo.
Propagation delay makes for the best metronome.
On my end, we were all together.
Meanwhile, in K2, the Widowmaker.
We snowmobile, but we don't get any jobs done.
And now, your Lithuanian army.
I can't believe he's winning again. Good thing I got my jean puffer vest on.
Means I get to bounce 3 times when I roll down the mountain.
So when is Scott gonna come and get his goggles back?
He has a lot of them.
He's left a lot of pairs of goggles.
Halt.
Halted Z!
I, Nick Cave, claim this for Australia.
Yeti,
Well, I don't see anything. Let's go home.
Maybe he only appears when you're by yourself.
Yep.
Oh, no, that's not true. He came to the dance.
Okay, this area is clear of radical Islamic terror. Let's check the other side.
Slowly.
40 gallons of gas later, they're on the other side of the mountain.
Oh no, we forgot to bring up gas. Bring gas with us. That's what I meant. Not bring up.
No one will be seated for the daring cut a hole in the ice for fishing scene. Did you make it to Saskatchewan yet?
I enjoyed the solo skiing moments better.
Finally, I thought they'd forgotten about me.
Isn't this movie about me?
It wasn't about the 3 Snowmigos.
It was a lot more satisfying when I hunted Bruce Campbell.
Oh, hey, we didn't notice this big cave with all the dead bodies around it. How did that get here?
Well, we didn't notice it because there was a big sign on the cave that said, "Keep out."
Ice cream truck. Here we are. The cavalry is here.
That Yeti's breathing heavy after walking 2 feet. I mean, are we sure it doesn't, like, need heart medication?
I think we should call it a day and head back to the camper.
Yes! Let's do that for 20 minutes.
So this is kind of like how George Clooney got all his buddies together to go on vacation and film the ocean movies, except they forgot to film a movie.
So who was the Sasquatch though? Like Brad Pitt or Julia Roberts?
No, they took
Definitely
turns.
Casey Affleck.
Yeah, that would be him. Yeah. All right, we heard reports that you're filming a scene from Troll 2 in that camper. I hate these flimsy American running boards.
Oh, they were just on there with suction cups.
He was after the Garfield on the windshield the whole time.
They sure are taking their sweet ass time. Oh, better speed up.
Hey, cut them some slack. They went to Calgary by mistake.
Hey guys, I broke a thing off your truck. Oh, I'll just leave a note.
Don't I look cooler when I half stand, half sit?
Hey, where's the thing on the back of my... Oh, there it is.
Oh, good thing these weren't damaged at all.
Maybe we ought to move camp. No, we're going to stay right here. Settle down and wait for him. Isn't that better than cruising around the off
Now,
chance?
Carl, you put on that sexy lady Sasquatch outfit.
Well,
I can see that he damaged your car, and we all know that Yetis always return to the scene of the crime.
If three of us stack one on top of each other, we'll pass for another Yeti and we'll scare it away.
Exactly.
Would you hold these?
Now, this damage was either caused by a monster unknown from the Himalayas or by punks. Either way, start shooting.
Canada is for lovers.
Meanwhile, in your meditation footage,
does the sun ever set?
My God, they were north of the Arctic Circle the whole time. Ah!
What a...
Your eyes.
The Aurora Borealis.
Can you not flirt with me? I'm back in love with my husband.
A long time.
I know I told you that I was in love with you, but now I'm not.
Why did you
You
decide?
mean your soon-to-be ex-husband? Once I've rubbed those bear entrails on him.
Against you, Tony. I decided for God.
I know we have the same hair, but our love wasn't meant to be.
Right. They're trying to out-Sarah Purcell each other.
But it's okay, huh?
Look, let's put on a Linda
You
Ronstadt
just
album
answered an
and set the
8-year-old
mood.
question. Friends?
There's other people you can date.
Oh,
Not for long.
Oh, I'm gonna go tell him that his wife kissed me.
Ironically, this is the one ski resort where they don't get to meet other people, since there's only 3 other people. Well, I mean, the sheriff might get some action too. I don't know.
Our watch, gentlemen.
Made some dinner. It's on the table for you.
His
Sounds
snowsuit
great.
looks like a Lazy Town costume.
Nice. By the way, that little kid is long since frozen to death.
And we're watching, and we're watching.
You had a pair of binoculars. Don't you understand the concept of your camper's blind spot?
I'm being sneaky. I'm the Yeti, and I'm sneaking.
I did wonder what that was supposed to be.
Yeah. Yes, Mike, except every one of these guys has pissed their pants and forgot who they were for a half hour.
Paramount After Dark.
Yeti! Nice.
Don't go in there.
Change the guard again.
Good morning.
Bang!
Want a little Danish?
Oh no, I'm so sorry that I saw your husband.
I can't concentrate on my coffee after the large growling noise happening 10 feet away. Oh my God! He defeated us like the Ewoks.
It's
I don't know why
good
he
that
had
they've.
to turn over that fire.
So it turns out
It's good that they've got such strong survival instincts.
So it turns out that Donkey Kong had killed the Yeti and taken his skin.
Oh, this is where Final Destination 2 got the idea.
It's log. It's log. It's better than bad. It's good.
How did the logs get inside the camper?
The logs were coming from inside the house.
Oh, they were after the sheriff.
Oh, you finally opened your mouth.
Brought to you by Dolly Madison.
The cake that'll make you want to open your mouth.
Watch out for Snokes.
Run, run, Rudolph.
Charlie's Angels.
Angels, you have to investigate the roller derby at the top of this mountain.
Can't believe we forgot our guns.
And our wallets.
That last attack was
Now the Yeti's running up a tab.
that was a planned counterattack.
The Yeti's using guerrilla tactics.
That's not a very good idea.
Why not?
He must have learned them from a gorilla.
His food.
Yep.
Can you imagine us being there when he shows up?
It's already lost 2 from there. If he's as smart as you think he is, he won't come back to the barn again.
How do you know it's a he?
If that Yeti was smart enough.
Really has a love affair with that cottage.
I don't know if it's because... Oh, go ahead.
Now, if that Yeti was smart enough, it would write a keep out sign over exactly where we need to go.
I guess we can't go in here. It says keep out.
Don't eat the green snow?
You know, maybe it's just because we haven't seen much of the Yeti, but I kind of feel like it's the most likable character in this.
Yes.
Definitely is. I don't know. I liked the logs. They killed someone.
You know why? Because every time he appears, there's a point.
Yeah, the plot moves when he shows up.
Want to have a threesome?
Nope.
There are 3 sets of skis and 3 rifles back up at that camper.
Oh, nobody told us there was algebra in our movie.
If there's 3 sets of skis and the camper is 5 miles away.
We decided we would stay together until this thing was
I saw 2 sets of skis, but then I realized the Yeti was carrying you.
okay.
I guess we're all going back.
I forgot my jacket.
I forgot my dead friend.
Oh no, now the Yeti's established his own government.
Yep, still dead.
Hey, he siphoned off all my gas.
Maybe he's even a little bit more dead than what he was when we left.
Difficult for us.
Yeah, but a lot easier for it.
Time to dance.
We have to pass through this valley of the man-eating harbor seals to get there, though.
I can't believe I have 5 snowsuits ready to change into back at the hotel.
Nice.
If I can't wear them all this weekend, I'm going to be angry.
Yeah, like Jennifer Lopez on a skication.
Oh, well, it looks like blood was there, and that's it.
So I'm less inclined to check how much of this is left than I was last week, but I am still
The extra lights were inside, weren't they?
Check, check.
That's for the long shot. Will you go in and get them?
Ah!
Not much. Not even 10 minutes. We're doing great, you guys.
I'm not getting the blood that I want to get. Very upset.
Yeah, it's a TV movie.
I know. You know me. I just love death. And wounds.
And taxes.
No.
Why are you getting inside and barricading yourself with the log?
Break, throw 'em up.
Why don't you just write appetizer on your forehead?
Because he already had his appetizer. That was the other guy.
So she's Desert.
How dare you? I'm an entree, if anything.
No, I believe Betty White earlier was the entree.
there.
All right.
That's perfect. Now light on fire, and you'll be the s'mores for this Yeti.
Oh no, I'm stuck now.
Hey, I remember that place. That's where I killed that guy.
Tony!
Hey, my log cabin's ruined.
Gun! I use it!
What? A gun?
I didn't know they had guns.
It changes everything.
I hit him again. Oh, look, he dropped his crossbow.
Stolen the guns.
Oh, and
Now
tossed
he's
the gun.
Now he's getting to his Ford Cadillac and driving off.
That's the most
The other
intense skiing I've ever seen.
He's coming to the camper van today.
No promises that it'll be today, though. It'll only be today in the sense the sun never sets. Oh, chasing us, huh? We're on the snow to nowhere.
Sneaking.
Boy, if you didn't know he was on skis, it would look like he was moonwalking.
Right.
Forwards.
The snow criminal, yeah. Yes, how to detect a 7-foot monster when I can't even find myself.
These look like my footprints.
Here's a hint. When there are legs attached to those footprints, stop.
I know the movie's almost over, but let's pad it out a little more with some more skiing.
I wonder how short this movie would be if we took out the skiing montages and the snowmobile montages.
About 22 minutes. It'd be about the length of a sitcom.
You will see that there will be a link for down in front for the actual footage not involving skiing or skiing, snowmobiling, or Jean-Luc conversations at an empty table. I will make that edit.
Why are you following me? Quit following me.
When did you get here?
I'm not touching you.
Quit it, bugger!
Did I mention that I was in the Olympics for stealth skiing?
Soon he will be win the gold medal for the diathlon.
Seems to have gotten to a circle here.
Here's
Looks like
where
he
he
was
met
eating
the
jam.
Here he met the Blair Witch.
I'm pretty sure that's not how you use ski poles. Like this?
No, that's not how you use them at all.
Hey, he learned it from a kitten, all right?
You use them when you want more power.
So do you think this would have been better or worse if that was actually John Tesh? I can't tell.
I don't know.
Music would be better.
I'm really loving this extra footage of I don't know that
of the Yeti skiing
of a person's iPhone turned on accidentally and sliding down after they wiped out.
Thank you for that, Derek. I was worried I was the only one going to yawn.
Oh, I've yawned 5 or 6 times.
Oh, hey!
Take that, Claude Akins.
What, is something happening? Should we go over there?
He looks like one of those big fluffy cats with the flat faces.
Yeah, Persians.
Yeah.
Well, I used all my bullets.
Here, walk into this, please.
I'm a man.
Oh, wow, he got really excited.
I love how everything is like Yeti vision.
You're using your selfie stick wrong. Hey, did you kill the monster without us? Come on, this is no fair.
We came just in time.
This movie's really boring. Why'd you leave us out?
Why did you have to stick the pole there?
I'm gonna shoot him for good measure to show that I can do stuff too.
Now the lodge has a steak special for the next month.
Let's salt the earth so that no more Yetis will grow.
Anyways, about that job that I asked about earlier.
Right? I think whatever your qualifications are,
now
more than matched.
I got through this entire movie not knowing anyone's name.
And now, due to global warming, now Dallas looks at an average temperature of 85 degrees. Thanks, Al Gore.
Damn it, now y'all made me yawn. What a snow treat.
That certainly took 90 minutes of our time.
It did. That's
Rested
definitely.
Beauty Ski Resort. If you'd
Prima!
like to visit.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, there was a couple very puffy shirts, so.
Well, that was a movie. That kind of. I mean, it was.
That was the movie with commercial breaks.
It was
Cute.
film. It was a thing that was filmed, and there was kind of a narrative to it, I guess.
No.
Our narrative.
Well, not involving the Yeti, involving the trollop and her her incessant skiing fantasies.
Her love problems.
Yes, her love problems.
Yeah, that. Oh man.
I hope you all have Yeti dreams tonight.
I'm so glad that they had two love interests for her, and neither of them were interesting.
Yeah.
Or really that interested in her, or vice versa.
She had
you
the
know
most
what? She might
chemistry
have.
with the Yeti.
She might as well have been also cheating on him with the sheriff because they had about the same chemistry.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think?
Yes, we do every Friday at 8.
For a second, I thought that said, "Why do you do this every Friday?"
Why do
I
you do?
don't know.
Why do you do this to yourselves?
Yet we persist.
But this is why I drink after we do this.
I'm looking for some Saint Bernard brandy barrel.
Well, did we change your mind at all?
Wait,
I thought it was dumb and boring then, but now this time I thought it was just a thrill and a half.
just a dynamic thing.
For all the trees, I thought it would be more boring.
Oh, yeah, that was.
Oh Lord, goodness.
By the way, I will retain my promise. I will make an edit of this with no
skiing montages. No
skiing, no snowmobiling, no wafting over John Luke at the French chalet.
No fun at all.
What's the over under on what footage? I'm saying 12 minutes.
You're saying 12 minutes of the whole movie?
I think it's 40.
I'm gonna go with Derek. I'm gonna say 40.
I'm gonna say no more than 30.
Okay, I say under 30.
I'm inclined to say 22, but I'm probably wrong there.
I almost said 20, but then I realized that I didn't know how long this movie actually was.
Right.
90,
there was some.
Mike said it was 90. But yeah, in fact, you know what? There's going to be two cuts. One cut is the one I described. The other is every instance of Yeti footage. Of which, how much minutes are those?
10.
Start to finish, including credits, it was 1 hour and 25 minutes.
10 Yeti minutes is how much screen time.
My guess is that this script was written for some hour-long show, like Thriller or something like that. And then they said, "Can you make a TV movie out of it?" And he said, "If you give me 3 snowmobiles, I can."
And actors that are good skiers.
Yeah.
Well, the original script wasn't even set on a ski resort. It was just like someone's backyard.
Yeah, it was a Yeti
footage.
in a mall.
This wasn't even watchable footage.
All right.
Hell,
So
the
thank
footage
you.
is more skiable than watchable. Put it on the ground and slide on it.
3 Yeti minutes. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for another B-. We'll be back next week with a scripted riff of Star Trek Into Darkness, which, for all its flaws, is watchable.
Better than this.
Yeah.
I know nothing about it. I know nothing about Star Trek. I know nothing about stars.
If you watch it, you'll probably think we either do too many of the deliberately mispronouncing Benedict Cumberbatch's name jokes, or not enough. But we definitely do not do it the right amount.
Perfect. What's our over under on that?
We do Three Bears about it, but one of them got killed in this movie.
My impulse is to just add more. So, if you liked what we improvised, you should see what you should see what we do when we spend a lot of time writing before the show. This one's a good script. How many owls can you fit into Benedict Cumberbatch? I don't know. Is there an answer to that? I don't know. Look below the video on Twitch for the links I mentioned at the top of the show. If you liked what we did here, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/downinfrontlive, where your contribution of as little as $1 a month will go toward paying for all of this splendor. Again, the all of the links on the from the Sincerity Breaker are pretty important, but obviously the Texas one at the top of the show is pretty big deal. So if you are able, please do throw something their way, either to that one or to another one that's somewhere else. I don't know. Thank you again for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and join us next Friday here at Down in Front Live.
Bye, y'all. Thanks.
Bye.
Okay.